Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Ornn is the one I had called out, and he's kind of in that situation where he's going for the self counter pick. He's not comfortable playing something aggressive into the GP, so Cloud9 has somewhat checkmated a little bit in the draft, and I think got themselves a superior composition.
Right into the Aphelios, into FBI to be able to carry those team fights for later.
And Cloud9 just now starting up the Dragon, so honestly they're pretty behind the play. They should be able to get it. He's going to have to walk up and get the auto, but it does look like he'll be able to.
Okay, nicely done there, making sure that he saved the Q, not just to proc the barrel.
Early gold lead, so the focus this time around has been quite good.
Now here in mid lane, Cloud9 does have multiple players ready to go, set up in case anything would happen, but when you look at where 100 Thieves are at, there's not a whole lot. Never mind, they walk right into it, the trap is set, and they're ready to go. First blood over to Perk.
Man, that CC change for Perks. That is a very atypical build. It's almost always Mercs that you'll see on the rise, but I think when you're playing against some of these champions, there's a lot of slows on this team. It's less about the hard CC, so it is going to allow them to stay safe in the side lane potentially. As
we had a kill. So what happened there is you saw, you can see he ate the orange right as the big bonk came in on him, so it looked like it didn't deal any damage, but nearly killed off there, and 100 Thieves now finding them
perfect team fightings. When you get to play this comp from ahead, it is so much easier to group up on the objective, try and force Cloud9 to you, but another pick.
Let's talk about forcing Cloud9 to you. Well, that's not the way you want to get it done. Who he gets picked off.
On the setup here, they have double pink ward in this area. They had a deep ward as well to actually spot who he walking in, and they're layering the crowd back any potential 5v5 force from 100 Thieves so far, because Cloud9 has 1-3-1 comp.
Yeah,
and 100
Thieves with if Closer's able to get a flank, or some days very long range or an ultimate, level 11, now has rank 2 in it, is looking for specifically the Varus 2 prey on that has no inherent disengage. Abbedagge does get collapsed on first.
Okay, but Closer's also here, and he's right behind Vulcan, finding a good bit of damage. Abbedagge getting himself away. Some days TP'd into the mix, fires out the Ornn ulti, but it won't hit the target. Blabber's already got the kill on the 100 Thieves mid laner, and the rest of the boys are seeing if there's a chance to go in. Closer wants to make the play, but he can't quite find it. Glacial Fissure also going to hit nothing. Blabber tries to get away as FBI's looking for the opportunity to open up, but Blabber's already found him yet again, having to back away once more. Closer's got about 1/3 HP, and Sven's ready to go. Chains of Corruption find one, and they'll look to bring down Someday. He charges away and barely lives through the piercing arrow.
First engage, a kick in, a multi-man shockwave, an Ornn ulti hitting multiple members. They want to have these front-to-back team fights where they're finding big picks, and they're catching Sven.
There it is! There's the lack of the flash from earlier.
Actually gain on the map afterwards. This time around, Infernal Drake, 19 seconds away. They do have the extra setup time, but they're forcing a play here. Cloud9 with the teleport force.
Okay, Perks is already in position to get the Rune Prison on Abbedagge. Goes for the Everfrost Chain CC, but he misses the middle part of it, so there's no root. Cloud9 still seeing if there's a play to be made here. Fudge and Perks behind the tier 1 turret, going in after Abbedagge. They know he has no shockwave after the kill on Sven, so that'll be a nice return kill from Cloud9.
If 2 don't work, how about 3? How about 4? Cloud9
circumvent this setup difference, force on Baron to draw 100 Thieves to them and not engage.
Okay, who he gets away in time to escape the engage coming out from Vulcan. Nice damage over the wall with the Aphelios ulti. Vulcan into the stasis, staying alive. Just a moment, still walking it off. Someday might be the first to die, and Vulcan gets the kill credit. Cloud9 pick up.
Extend this lead. 100 Thieves critically, though, are going to stop the Dragon Snowball.
What a fun game. You get the stop to the Dragon Snowball.
Of his team, so it was really well played from Cloud9, kiting back into that choke.
Yeah, the difference between life and death there from Vulcan was half a second, too.
Oh, talking about life and death, it'll be number 2 here for Closer as he gets picked, and Cloud9 without Closer. 20 seconds on him, Baron at about half HP. Someday and who he will lead the charge. A little bit of damage finding its way onto Vulcan, but Cloud9's ready to turn. Blabber going for the flash with the audacious charge, but now he's got to back up a little bit, thrown up into the air, but the ulti keeps him safe. Blabber's going to be the first to die, and FBI burns them down. Someday with the flash over the wall to cut off the escape. And Cloud9 has made a serious mistake. They've already lost jungle and mid laner both, and who he's going to keep the chase going. FBI's got plenty of HP to work with. Fudge is having to run away. Abbedagge, it's a shockwave, my friends, and Vulcan is the lone man.
Baron.
Yeah, this is not a, hey, we're just going to bait you over, come stop us type of Baron. This is the whole prize right here. And 100 Thieves, holy moly, 6,588 damage. That's almost more than the other 9 players
That's more
put
than
together.
200 years.
We got a few centuries here in this one. Chains of Corruption fly out from Sven, but they don't find a target. That is a very important defensive cooldown as Cloud9 are struggling in this defense. 100 Thieves shoving up into the base, taking down one inhibitor turret already, finding them. Perks is split pushing up in the top lane. He's onto the tier 2 himself, but you're racing against Baron. You're racing against a death ball comp, and Cloud9 will have to make some sort of a defense here. Perks teleporting back in.
I'm in love with the fact that we saw reality for why both teams. Never mind, let's go.
It's time to go. Sven's the only one going to be hit by the Ornn ulti here. Shockwave onto 2. Cloud9's ready to go in. Vulcan finds a bit of CC, but the follow-up is not ready. Perks coming around from the side. Blabber goes in. Sterix keeps him alive. Blabber goes out. Zonius comes out from Huhi looking to stay alive.
At least number 2 on Dragons, even this one up. But again, Cloud9 will just immediately return to trying to play the map. You see, Perks not
They are going to try to dive you.
And here it is, the 5v5 setup. 100 Thieves are willing to do this thing as a team. FBI getting poked a little bit there by the piercing arrow, but considering he's got the Immortal Shield Bow, it's pretty easy for him to heal up off of the minion wave. You can see it right there. One shot with Inferno active, and he's all healed. But hey, Cloud9's ready to go. Blabber's already in the middle, and they're looking to find the damage on the FBI and take him down, but the man's got a Guardian Angel. Blabber's already down. Sven flashing away. Abadaga looking to run interference. Perks is in the back line, and everybody on Cloud9 is dropping dead. Closer needs a little bit more damage, and he's got it. 3 dead versus 100 Thieves. Slam them.
Cloud9 got one, but the one they got was the Braum, and that don't matter to 100 Thieves at all. They're gonna push right inside this base and look to lay destruction to the Nexus turrets.
Bottom lane is already under pressure from super minions, and that pressure must be answered. That is what Sven and Fudge are taking care of now, but the top lane inhibitor's already down. Mid lane inhibitor's gone. Even if Cloud9 survive this, their base and their mate
done after that. That is huge. Amplifying the power that they already have. The Ornn upgrade just came in recently for Abadaga.
Very long. Cloud9, they really only have one shot left. They have to mount a pretty incredible defense here, or 100 Thieves.
Yep, with the Baron buff, time is working in their favor. They just have to wait for the reinforcements to arrive.
Vulcan's already going in, and they're looking to find the damage onto the carries once more. Piercing Arrow finds FBI, but they aren't able to kill him off. Cloud9 are going hard, and they're finding the first kill in the front line. With Someday down, 100 Thieves aren't able to make. That is what 100 Thieves want to utilize here. It's a long walk for Huhi, who doesn't have a teleport of his own, so he's looking to rejoin. Now we got a 4v5. FBI's in a bad spot. He's going to be jumped on. Cloud9 looking for the focus, looking for the fire. They got him, but they lose Perks in the process. 3 traded away for FBI, and the trade is not good enough. 100 Thieves on the victory march. It's only up to Sven and Fudge to try to stop it. Nexus turrets are starting to drop low. First one's already gone, second one's gone now too, and 100 Thieves, through superior team fighting, will claim game number 1.
What an exciting...